All right, guys. So I'm still here, still hustling away, and it's been a pretty fruitful day. I think we've been able to set a lot of people up, and one of the things I actually have to share this with you guys, and I think it's so important that this is shared with you. Um, Honestly, don't despise the days of small beginnings. Don't ever despise the days of small beginnings. It's absolutely critical that you don't. And when I say this, a lot of people always, I think a lot of people don't understand what that means. And I'll make it as clear as possible. There are times when it looks as if you give 100% and you get 10% back. But as long as that 10% you get back is in relation to where you want to go, that is 10% of 100% of what you're trying to achieve. And the more you do, the more you realize that actually the next time you give, you may not get 10% back, you may get 20% back, until one day you are the one giving 10% and you're getting 100% back. So, what am I trying to say? A lot of you are joining the platform, and right now you're overwhelmed, you're scared. You're seeing all the people that are getting jobs, sharing their success stories, and you're thinking, will I ever be able to do this? Because you've just started. You're going to commit your time, you're going to commit your money because you're paying for the service. You're going to have to sacrifice family time, your personal time. Some of you are working 9 to 5. After your 9 to 5 job, you would actually come back and call into the calls every evening and on a Saturday, Sunday. And you're not going to get paid for this. And that's just the honest truth. But these are your small beginnings. And the small wins make up the big wins. So you might get a chance to update it, take minutes in a meeting. Another day you get a chance to update a status report. Another time you'll be involved in creating requirement specifications. Another time you'll be involved in writing a business case. Over time, you start to build your confidence. Over time, you start to present in the sponsor meetings. You build your communication skills. You're going to get bashed. You're going to get hit. You're going to get setbacks. And you're not going to get paid for this. But all of these small wins are going to make up the big wins, because there comes a time in 8 to 12 weeks where your confidence level will grow. You have gained the experience. You've worked for a credible company that most companies out there already know and have recruited people from that company. And you would apply for work, and the day will come where you will talk the talk and you'll be offered the job. And all of a sudden, you've gone from 20K a year or 30K a year to earning £400-500 a day. You're now going home with £10,000 a month. At that point, you're thinking, no, the sky is no longer the limit. Above and beyond is your destination. Yeah, the sky is the playing ground for creativity and innovation. And you start to think you deserve more. You start to think you can earn more. And I'm telling you this because I've been there. I'm telling you this because I've seen it. And I'm telling you because I'm experiencing it. Not only for myself, but also through the lives of many of the candidates that we've helped to get jobs. But I'm still hustling. To me, this is still my small beginning. What to you might be a big beginning for me, but to me, this is my small beginning. Let me give you an example. I did some work for a massive client who really shouldn't have a problem paying me. But obviously, the market, there's been a massive recession, obviously, in that country where my client is. And they were not able to pay me. Now, I could have decided that, you know what, shut them off, don't communicate with them. But no, I limited what I did, but I still provided support. I'm invoicing as I go along, but I'm not getting paid for it. But I've come to realize that actually, by adding value, sometimes it's not about the money. By adding value, what tends to happen is that people start to appreciate you and value you, and they prefer not to go anywhere else. So my client has called me up and said, KG, we need you. In fact, because you have supported us, once this site goes live, we promise that everything owed we will pay, and we will make sure that there are more contracts for you. But do you know what? If I said, I'm not going to do it because they haven't paid me, I will lose the opportunity of a great relationship. I will lose the opportunity of recurring revenue. And I want to tell you guys today, take small but secure steps. The race is not to the swift, not success to the learned at all. But time and chance happens to us all. What we need to do is, when our time comes, let us be opportune enough to take on the opportunity. But for us to be able to take on an opportunity, you must have already been a problem solver who can now grab onto that opportunity and solve the problem which has created the opportunity for you. So, with all my ranting, with all the chats I've talked about now, where am I going with this? This is very, very simple. There's never a better time than now. There's never a better time to start. And right now, you've got to say to yourself, what do I have to do right now so that I can do what I want to do tomorrow? And if you can answer that question, you would learn to prioritize. You learn to identify what matters and what doesn't matter. I think I told you guys earlier, I woke up at 6:30, did my prayer, did a bit of exercise, meditated a bit. 8 o'clock came down here. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't had my bath. I couldn't care less right now. Yeah, a pregnant woman who is expecting to give birth to the future doesn't care how she looks because she's carrying the future. So, and that's how you've got to take yourself. That's how you've got to see things. And if you can do it in that perspective, you'll be perfectly fine. So, just to summarize, you really, really, really have to make 2017 your year of shocking and unbelievable success stories. And there has to be consistent stories coming in your life like that. And the only way you can do it is not despising the days of small beginnings. Stop looking at the people that have achieved it and want to just take a leap. Take small but secure steps. The people that take a leap end up, without being prepared, end up breaking their leg. Then the people that are taking small but secure steps surpass them. Yeah? Stop chasing money. Money will chase after you if you chase after being a successful you. To some he gave 2 talents, to some he gave 5 talents, to some he gave 10 talents, each according to their own ability. The one that took his talent, hid it and chased after money, even what he had was taken away from him. But the one who took his talent and put it to work, whether he was getting paid or not, more was given unto him. I really hope that you guys take this thing on board and learn as much as you can, because I don't think I have any more to give. The reason I actually did this is because I just spoke to a candidate and I had to encourage them. And every time I speak to somebody and they're encouraged and inspired, I think there's more people that needs to be encouraged and inspired. Do I have problems? Yes. Do I have my own personal issues? Yes. Are there places I want to be? Yes. But I can't worry about the things I can't do anything about. I can focus on what it is I can do something about. One of the beautiful things about God is He has already made available what is required for you to succeed. He's taking you to the river that overflows non-stop. But He is not going to force you to drink. You have to go there and drink. Now, what tends to happen? Some people can run to the river and drink. But don't be afraid that they will finish the water. Why? Because it's a river that runs through endless overflow. If you are crawling, crawl in your own time. In fact, the people that crawl tend to understand more about their surrounding. Yeah? The people who take their time, your slow learners, tend to have more wisdom. While your fast learners may get there first, but they are not wise enough to understand their surroundings. Okay? So look, life is not a marathon. Life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And while you are enjoying that marathon, kind of look around and learn. Okay? And take care. God bless. Bye.